Embryo here, seeing the yolk sac, which is I would say evolutionary structure, and then this gets absorbed. But we are seeing development of the umbilical cord here. We are seeing chorionic villi. This is chorion, this one, and chorion this side. All of these are chorionic villi to keep the structure intact, and this is where placenta will develop. This is development of umbilical cord, which is becoming vascular. As time passes, obviously, embryo will develop further, becomes larger, becomes more like a fetus and a human, and yolk sac will be reabsorbed. This structure will develop too into real umbilical cord. This part also will develop into placenta. So as we look at the next model, it's easy to, what I didn't say here is this piece of plastic that is meant to represent the amnion, and inside would be the amniotic cavity. When we look at this model, needless to say, this is farther along in terms of time, time of gestation, because yolk sac is pretty much reabsorbed. Umbilical cord is more vascular. Placenta has developed. Amniotic cavity is much larger space in there, and the embryo has developed further. And you can even see the eyes and folds for the mouth and so on.
So would that be a fetus then?
It's still, yeah, it is a fetal stage because you're seeing the legs and arm forming here. So we look at this. This is the placenta. This is the formation of umbilical cord. If you remember what you studied in human development as well as under cardiovascular system, you would know that this fetus, this developing human, I should say, embryo and fetus, are totally dependent upon the maternal circulation for all of the supplies of materials that are needed for anyone to stay alive, and then also in this case develop at a very fast rate. Lot of cell division, lot of energy consumption. So maternal circulation serves here by way of the connection through placenta and umbilical cord. Those are the life-sustaining structures for this fetus, this human, to develop, go through embryonic development followed by fetal development. And in case of humans, we make that distinction. In science, in biology, we always say embryonic development. That does include fetal developmental changes. In case of humans, if I can take you back to cardiovascular system, we're talking about normal, your body, what are the branches of, what is the blood vessel called that runs through almost the middle of the thoracic cavity, through the mediastinum?